I have repeatedly said we must listen to our farmers and ranchers first before writing any kind of a farm bill, and that is exactly what this committee is continuing to do as of today. Whether Senator Stab and I were wearing purple or green
That's right.
at the farm bill hearings in our home states, we have been listening to key stakeholders, including producers and those who make their livelihoods in our rural communities. By the end of this morning, this committee will have held hearings to 8 of the Farm Bill titles. I know that several senators, both on and off the committee, have also been gathering input and ideas from their states for the Farm Bill. So far this year, I have joined agriculture roundtables and farm visits with Senator Daines in Montana, about 700 folks with cowboy hats, and Senator Strange in Alabama. The conversations at these visits have demonstrated that all of agriculture is struggling with low prices, not just one or two commodities or regions. This morning, we are focusing our attention on risk management tools and the needs of producers from all across the country. Welcome, John. It's a good thing you showed up because Grassley has an Iowa-Kansas plan, and we were going to ram that through first. But
I'm here in force.
Up first are 2 panels of men and women who participate in the department programs administered by the Farm Service Agency and Risk Management Agency. These producers have given up valuable time to provide real examples of why the Farm Bill is important to their operations and to so many others. They will provide updates from their perspective on what is working with the current Farm Bill and what can be improved in the commodity credit and crop insurance programs at the department. Our third panel includes general farm organizations, crop insurance professionals, and the lending community who work to provide producers with the tools necessary to finance their agriculture operations. I know I speak for all members of this committee by saying a heartfelt thank you for being here today and your continued commitment on behalf of our farmers, our ranchers, and our growers. These are the folks who are feeding a troubled and hungry world. I am truly humbled by the work you do for our country and for our rural communities. While they work very hard every day to feed and to clothe us, America's farmers and ranchers are at the mercy of Mother Nature when it comes to the weather on their farms. The high plains are in the middle of a very damaging drought, while areas in the south are still drying out from flooding and tropical storms. When producers put their seeds in the ground, they do not expect a hailstorm to hit right as they are ready to harvest their crops. They would much rather reap the benefits of their hard work in the marketplace rather than receive an indemnity. The last Farm Bill made significant changes, and unlike previous policies, today's commodity programs like crop insurance are triggered only when there is a loss. Now, given the current state of the farm economy and credit challenges facing many producers, especially young and beginning farmers, it is essential we also examine the FSA direct and guaranteed loan programs to determine if improvements can be made. As we review the risk management and credit programs and consider changes, the reality is we face budget constraints and limited resources for the Farm Bill. While much of our focus has been on the economic conditions in rural America and reduced farm income, we cannot ignore the cost side of our producers' balance sheets, and we should look for ways to ease those burdens. But during these tough economic times, I'd remind my colleagues that we can promote stability and economic growth in our rural states through a Farm Bill. Adequate risk management tools and regulatory reform provide much-needed certainty to our producers. So the committee must do our work in a timely and transparent manner. And today is an important step in that process. We need to continue working together to get a Farm Bill done. Our farmers, ranchers, growers, rural communities, and others that enjoy safe and affordable food are depending on us. Our witnesses have traveled from their farms and businesses as far away as Montana and the state of Washington. They represent a broad cross-section of production agriculture. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses, and I now recognize the distinguished member from Michigan for any remarks she may have.
Well, thank